Hello students, welcome back to course orientation part 3, which deals with SimNet. Now this particular lecture is for my computerized accounting course. We are going to be learning how to use Excel in a very advanced way per se in this particular class if you're not very familiar. The wonderful thing about it is that the textbook does a wonderful job at explaining. There's a lot of videos incorporated that will help you complete the task that you need to complete. So it is just wonderful. You're going to have a lot of assignments that you're going to be able to get practice on and get feedback. Okay, so let me go ahead and exit out of here. And let me jump into the class. Let's see, South Texas College. We're going to go to our Blackboard. And we're going to go to our courses for the fall. And we are doing Accounting 1413, which is Computerized Accounting Applications. Now, I do want to make mention that I know a lot of students use Apple devices, which is fine. The software, for the most part, has a way for students to either select to use a MacBook or to select to use a Windows device. Now, there are some assignments that do require, let me look at my syllabus, that do require a Windows only use. So for those weeks, I do outline it in the course syllabus. For example, for week number 11, it does say that the independent project is Windows only. The advanced project is Windows only. So plan accordingly. That way those weeks you can either go, if you're here locally, you can go to a computer lab, the library, or anywhere else to complete your task if you do have an Apple device, okay? So let's begin. Now, unfortunately, I do have very different access than the students, so I won't be able to show you how to create your account, but it's very easy. All of the resources are provided, and I'm not going to bore you with everything. I'm not going to go through every video with you. I just want to direct you to where you need to go to be able to review all of this information, okay? So once you open your computerized accounting course, there is a folder called SimNet. Please review. Okay, so you open that up, and then it says important information. You open it up, okay? And then you have a whole bunch of videos and resources dealing with SimNet, okay? So the first one is the first day of class registration. You need to create your account to be able to begin working on your assignments, okay? So you do need to purchase the access, okay? So SimNet or McGraw-Hill has created a series of videos that help students navigate this process, okay? So let's go ahead and watch this short video. So you click on it and then the video opens up.
Hey everyone, my name is Ari and I'm a student ambassador with McGraw-Hill. I'm here to tell you a little more about SimNet, which may be required for this course and part of your grade. I'll show you how to get registered, but first, let's take a closer look at SimNet and what you'll get when you register. SimNet offers you hands-on practice with the tools that you'll need in your career. You will get practical training and programs from Microsoft Office to Office 365, and you get to practice with real-world applications that are used in businesses around the world. Time to get registered. I'll walk you through the process. It's super quick and easy. By the way, it's great that you're registering now. Students who have access to their course materials on the first day of class actually perform better than those who don't. So let's get started. Log into your Blackboard account and navigate to your course. If you are not sure if you have a Blackboard account, check with your instructor. In your course, navigate to a SimNet assignment link. If you're not sure where to find the link, just ask your instructor.
So let me pause it there. So when they say navigate to a SimNet assignment, I'm going to go ahead and go back to the course. And that would be that you would go to your Module 1, Week 1. And any of the items that have this list red logo, those are SimNet assignments. So you would have to just click on any of them. You can click on your quiz or you can click on the intro chapter. So you would click on any of those two items and it will take you to the next step.
Now that I've located a SimNet assignment, I'm going to click on a SimNet assignment link to start the registration process. If you have an existing SimNet login, select Yes.
Okay, before we go even further from here, before you even click on any of the links, make sure that on your settings, on your pop-ups are enabled. Okay, the pop-ups need to be enabled so you can be able to, so the system can be able to take you out of Blackboard and take you into McGraw-Hill. Okay, so just make sure that before you click on any of the links, before you start the process, you enable your pop-up so the system can be able to do what it needs to do.
Sign in now, and go ahead and enter your username and password and click Sign In. If you are new to SimNet, select No, Create a New Account. Then, click Create New Account to have your account automatically created for you. You can get exactly what you need purchasing SimNet directly from McGraw-Hill. You have 3 purchasing options. To pay for access right now, click the Buy Online link. You can pay by either a credit or debit card or a PayPal account. You will need to know the SimNet online product you want to purchase. If you are not sure which SimNet product to purchase, check with your instructor or check your class syllabus. If you have already purchased a registration code, you can input your code in the Add a Registration Code section. Input your code into the code form field. McGraw-Hill also offers a courtesy access. Click the Get Courtesy Access button for a temporary 2-week access.
Okay, so this explains the 3 different methods that you have to gain access. It is important that you begin working on your assignments from week number 1. So there is really no excuse for you not to do this because you do get a free 2-week trial period, okay? Very important. So make sure that you either purchase the access or that you use the courtesy access to be able to gain access to the course. There is no course key provided. The actual Blackboard is linked to McGraw-Hill. Okay, so there is no access code needed. Once you click on the link, let me go ahead and do student view. Let me see what happens here for me. Because like I said, it's very difficult for me because I do have instructor access, which is very different. Let me see. Let me see if it'll launch it. Nope, it's not allowing me at the moment. Okay, so I'm recording this before the end of this, before the term begins, so it just makes it difficult for me to be able to show you. Okay, so let's just proceed with the video to see what it says. Where did my video go? Let's see. I don't know if I closed it down. I think I did. Okay, so let's go to SimNet, and it was the first day registration, and I closed it. I did close it. So let's start, and I'll move it over to where we were at. Okay.
You're required for Get when you the tools that you'll need for those who don't. So let's get started. Located a SimNet assignment, I'm going to click on a SimNet assignment link to start the registration process. If you username, then SimNet directly from McGraw-Hill. You have 3 purchasing options. To pay for access right now, click the Buy Online link. You can pay by either a credit or debit card or a PayPal account. You will need to know the SimNet online product you want to purchase. If you are not sure which SimNet product to purchase, check with your instructor or check your class syllabus. If you have already purchased a registration code, you can input your code in the Add a Registration Code section. Input your code into the code form field. McGraw-Hill also offers a courtesy access. Click the Get Courtesy Access button for a temporary 2-week access. Once you have completed your purchase, you will be taken to your SimNet course. Thanks for registering. Should you need any additional help now or in the future?
So that is basically it. You just complete the registration process, select what you want to do, whether you want to purchase the access today or you want to use the free temporary access, and then you'll be granted to all of the assignments that are live in the course. If you have any technical issues where you're getting error messages, where the system doesn't load, whatever the case might be, I am not a technical expert and I don't work for McGraw-Hill, so you would need to contact McGraw-Hill directly. And this is their contact information. You can call the phone number, you can email or chat, and these are their hours of operations, okay? So very important, okay? So once you have the registration done, then you can begin working on your assignments, okay? Let me show you. In week 1, you're only going to have 2 McGraw-Hill assignments, okay? You've got your syllabus quiz. It's going to be completed in Blackboard. And then you have 2 McGraw-Hill assignments that you're going to complete. In week number 2, you're going to have 5 assignments to complete in McGraw-Hill. You're going to have your quiz, you're going to have your reading, and you're going to have your projects, okay? So you're going to have a guided project, which is easy, an independent project, which is medium, and an advanced project, which is hard, okay? So it's going to take you step by step, and make sure that you do complete them in that order, because in the guided project, you're going to get assistance on completing it. On the independent project, it's going to give you somewhat of an assistance, and on the advanced project, there's no assistance. You should be an expert on how to complete the task by this point. You will have a reading material. The reading material has embedded dynamics where students will be able to practice skills. You can always, when you're completing your assignments, you are more than welcome to refer back to the ebook for guidance on how to complete specific tasks, okay? So you just click on the link and it will take you to your assignment, okay? Now, I'm not going to sit here and have you listen to all of the videos with me. You can do that on your own time. If you go down the list, the first day class registration, that one I did want to share with you because that is how you create your account. If you want to know how to complete a SimBook reading assignment, you watch that video. The projects, you watch that video. The quizzes, you watch that video. You are going to have reading assignments, you are going to have quizzes, and you are going to have projects. So make sure that you take the time to watch those videos before you begin working on your assignments, okay? It also explains the desktop versus the online version. For this class, the requirement is to have Microsoft Office 365 desktop version. You cannot use the cloud version. If you use the cloud version, you are not going to have access to a lot of the tools that you need to complete the tasks. This happens every semester. Miss, I'm watching the video on the ebook and it tells me to go here, here, and here, but I don't have the button. Well, they don't have the button because they're using the cloud version. So make sure that you do have access to Microsoft Office 365 desktop version. That information is found in your course syllabus, okay? So make sure that you do have that there. As stated before, some files are incompatible with Apple devices. Therefore, you are going to have to plan ahead to be able to have access to a Windows device, okay? So all of the videos are here. You are going to be completing 3 exams. In those exams, you will have the opportunity to earn a badge that you can display in your resume or that you can display in any other learning platform that you might be sharing, okay? Like LinkedIn, okay? Information about the badge is provided here, okay? Support is also provided. I provided you with the link with the support tools, okay? I'll also provide you with this resource that tells you step by step how to register for your account. So it gives you screenshots of how to complete the registration process, okay? I've also included, it took me out. I've also included the best practices. Where are we? Okay, we're in the wrong class. Let me go into the right class. That's the practicum, computerized accounting. So there is resources on how to complete the projects, okay? So if you go into that folder, you will have access to best practices for completing your projects, okay? All of the information that you need to get started is provided in this folder called SimNet. Please review, okay? There is no need for an access code. There is no need for nothing. You just go ahead. I've already linked my class to SimNet. It's just a matter of you creating your account. The system acknowledges that you're in my class, and then you will automatically get access. And the only items you will get access to are anything that you see that has McGraw-Hill. That means that is an assignment that is held or housed at McGraw-Hill, and that is where you need to go to complete it. So you have to click on the link so it can take you to that destination, okay? So I know it's a lot of information. I'm not, like I said, all of the information is there. You can watch the videos as many times as you need. If you need assistance, there's McGraw-Hill support. They will help you. get access if you're having any kind of difficulties. Usually the students that have issues setting up their account are my Apple users. There's some settings on their computers that they need to mess with. I don't know because I don't own an Apple device. But if you are struggling, make sure that you do get the support. Make sure that you do get access to SimNet week 1 so you can work on your assignments. I will not be reopening assignments for you. Remember, if you complete an assignment late, there is a 20% late penalty. So make sure that you have printed your syllabus, you are aware of all deadlines, you complete the registration, and you begin working on your week 1 assignments. Remember, the module overview will tell you what we're going to be learning in this particular chapter, your to-do list, your PowerPoints that give you excellent resources, and then the assignments and the due dates, okay? And every week, those assignments are going to vary, okay? For week 2, we have more assignments, as you see. Week 3, the same thing. So all of these are hands-on. It will take you about, depending how familiar you become with the content, maybe for the easier projects, maybe 30 minutes to 45 minutes. For the medium projects, an hour and a half. And for the complex projects, maybe 2 to 3 hours. So plan accordingly to make sure that you are able to complete your assignments during the week. If you have any questions about an assignment, if you are lost or confused, it is very difficult for me to assist you because I do not see what you're seeing. So if you want me to look at something, I highly recommend that you share a video with me. Show me step by step what you're doing on the video so I can try to figure out what you're doing and why it's not working. With the screenshot, I can't really tell because you're just showing me a piece of information in a fraction of time, and I want to know step by step what you're clicking and what you're getting after every click, okay? So if you do have a question or need assistance, please make sure that you do record a brief video and you send it over so I can review it. Make sure that you are descriptive as to what you're having questions with. When you work on the projects, they have steps, so you have to complete 20 steps, 30 steps. Let me know. I am working on step number 21, this section, and you give me a screenshot of the section that you're working on. This is what I'm doing, and you show me a video of what you're doing, and then you tell me what the problem is, okay? Because, like I said, I cannot see live what you are doing, so it just becomes very difficult and challenging for me to try to figure it out without knowing what's happening on your end, okay? So make sure we are week number 1. Make sure that you print out that syllabus, that you read it, and that you start working on your week 1 assignments. Create that SimNet account and begin working, okay? If you have any questions or concerns, please do not hesitate to contact me. Make sure that all of you complete that syllabus quiz because that is going to be used for attendance purposes. It should not take you but less than 5 minutes to complete it. Okay, so that is it. I want to wish you all a wonderful semester. If you have any questions or concerns, please do not hesitate to contact me. Until next time, bye-bye.